What's up, everybody? This is Blue Lightning, back with another deck analysis and guide. Today we're doing a guide to Fire Kings. For now, we're just gonna stick to like the main, like if they have an extra, like Fire Kings have their own extra deck monster, and so does Simorg. We're just gonna stick to that. The rest of the extra deck is gonna be like player preference. Other than what the deck can make. So right now we're just going to stick to the theme and let's get into it. As many people know, this is a new Fire Kings came out with a new structure deck not too long ago. And here's one of the boss monsters, Sacred Fire King Gurnix. Basically, when this card is normal summoned or special, normal summoned? Yeah, normal summoned or special summoned, you can Foolish Burial, you can destroy a card, like a Fire King card, fire monster in your deck, and it goes to grave, and then it gains that attack. It's pretty easy to summon a monsters that was originally fires destroyed by battle or card effect. You can special this guy from the grave, or hand, even if not. So basically, you have to destroy a monster in hand. Fire Beast, Wing Beast, or Beast Warrior to get his destroy effect. I'm still, as far as ratios go, I'm still working on like whether to run 2 or 3 of him. Up next we have Kieran, High Avatar Kieran. He, during the main phase, when your opponent, if this card is in your hand, you can destroy one other fire monster in your hand or face up field, and if you do, special summon this card. And if he's destroyed and sent to grave, you can special Fire King monster from your hand or grave except him. Then you can destroy a card on the field. So basically, he helps you revive and blows up a card in the process on your opponent's field. These two are standardly easiest Fire Kings to summon. Fire King Gurnix, everybody knows what he does. He's a Raigeki he's a Dark Hole for monsters. Aravanta, the monster negate. You destroy a fire monster in hand to negate and destroy one of your opponent's monsters. He also has the ability to revive Fire Kings, but he negates their effects, and he destroys them on, I believe, the end phase. Rangbali, the new spell and trap negate. And this is very rare when decks do this. They have built-in spell and trap negation, which all decks, in my opinion, should have to make everything easier. So, and also if you're going against a top meta deck, you're able to, have some way to out them instead of just relying on the normal means. But anyway, Rangbali, you also destroy a fire monster in hand in order to negate spells and traps. One of the best cards in the deck, Ponix. On summon, allows you to get a Fire King spell or trap. Now mind you, all of the Fire Kings get effects when they're destroyed by card effect, or just sometimes just destroyed in general. Yeah. You can special this card from hand if your monsters that was originally fire is destroyed by battle or card effect. On summon, you can add a Fire King spell or trap from your deck to your hand. And if this is destroyed during the next standby phase, after card is destroyed and sent to grave, you can add this card from your grave to hand. So this, you just abuse the hell out of this to get your Fire Kings off. Barong, he allows you to get any Fire King card There's also another monster. It's called Fire King Yaksha, which destroys Fire Kings from hand. But you have to destroy a card in a fire monster in hand in order to use the effect. Fire King Island. If this card leaves the field and sent to the grave or is banished, it destroys all monsters you control, and it has 2 effects. It lets you search by destroying a monster in hand, and it lets you special summon a winged beast monster if you control no monsters. So this is a good way to get your regular Gurniks, your sacred Gurniks, or your sacred Phoenix out. Fire King Sanctuary. It places Fire King Island, not adds, places, and it protects your Fire King Island. And also, if you have the materials on field, you can immediately exceed summon a level 8. Oh no, just a fire monster using Fire King monsters you control. For going second, this is a really good card. It brings out a winged beast, or beast warrior monster, and it destroys it at the end phase. It's really good for going second. New Fire King Skyburn. This destroys cards on your opponent's field up to the number of cards that you destroy on your field. One of the best trap cards they ever made for this deck. Espelon, the Fire Kings. You can special summon 3 fire monsters, one from each from your hand, deck, and grave, but their effects are negated and destroys them at the end phase. You can banish this card from grave. This turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when you normal or special summon Fire King monsters. So this is protection, as well as the spell version, or not spell, trap version of Onslaught of the Fire Kings. The new Exceed, Gurnik's Eternity. When summoned, it's like a dark hole. You can detach a material to destroy a spell or trap card on the field, and it gains 500 attack. And this is destroyed while it has material. You can special summon Fire King monsters from your graveyard up to the number of materials this card had. So you can special summon up to 2 fire monsters at max. This deck is really, really powerful. When it comes to metagame, though, a lot of people use Snake Eyes, or they use different, engines, and they use different ways to use this deck. But that's it for the deck analysis and guide to Fire Kings. Smash the like button and subscribe. Catch you on the flip side.